On this episode of the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries, Brian Flaherty of 10 Point Crossbows has joined us out at camp to hunt during the early rut with the 10 Point Havoc RS 440 crossbow. 10 Point and Garmin have teamed up to deliver the world's fastest crossbow per inch of length and the most accurate long-range hunting crossbow ever with the Havoc RS 440 featuring Garmin Zero X One-Eye range-finding crossbow scope. The Havoc RS 440 generates supercharged speeds of 440 feet per second with the included 400-grain 16-inch center punch 16-carbon crossbow arrow. Now, in addition, it's equipped with the revolutionary AccuSlide, a silent cocking and safe decocking system. Measuring an ultra-narrow 7.5 inches wide, the industry's best crossbow features a 3.5-pound, two-stage S1 trigger that delivers the most crisp, consistent break ever, leading to incredible long-range accuracy. Learn more about the 10 Point Havoc RS 440 at 10pointcrossbows.com. Well, Brian has carved out a few days to hunt here in Texas, and after his first hunt, where he saw several deer but no decent bucks, we'll join him on his second sit, along a dry creek bed that features a large brushy flat known as both a feeding and an area where bucks are often trolling for does.
You know, it was pretty hot yesterday, so it was up in the 80s yesterday. Finally got a nice cold front coming through overnight, so gonna be up on a couple tripods this morning, overlooking a nice flat where Wade's seen a bunch of whitetail deer, so hoping to see some action this morning. Weather looks right, not a cloud in the sky, so hopefully go out and have a good morning hunt. Looking forward to it. Bad shot. Did you go under him? Yeah. I couldn't tell if you hit him or not. Did you see if you hit him?
I don't think I did.
So I'm gonna pick it up. Let's take a look at it.
Yes, the broadhead's not even on there.
Clean.
Absolutely clean.
Yeah.
Now, before the break, Brian had a whitetail in his sights that he liked, But a bittersweet clean miss was the end result of that hunt after he rushed the shot. It shows even the best technology can't overcome buck fever sometimes. Let's join him back in that same area again right now.
All right, so this afternoon we're headed back out to the same stand that we were this morning. Again, talking to Wade in between sits, and there's a lot of great action with whitetails coming through there. We had a good sit this morning. Really enjoyed the spot that we were at, so we're going to head back out there and get settled in and see what the afternoon and evening brings.
As Brian makes his way to the stand, let's learn more about the one-of-a-kind bow pack that he's transporting his 10-point crossbow in.
Here at 10 Point, we've been searching for a better method to carry your crossbow in the field. Our Halo Bow Pack is the first of its kind in the industry. The sleek design features many pockets, secures your crossbow for transport, and will quickly become the preferred method to carry your crossbow to and from your tree stand, to and from your ground blind. Designed for optimal protection and ease of transport, the Halo Bow Pack features a padded exterior shell, as well as a padded interior shell, and also on the inside it has 2 hook and loop straps to secure your crossbow during transportation. And as you can see, it's a very tight, snug fit here with all the pads, okay, to make sure that everything is secure, everything is ready to go for that trek to the woods. It also includes a number of exterior pockets for all of your accessories. Right here, you can fit our quiver. We can fit a bunch of waters on the elastic pockets on the outside. We also have the additional pockets on the other side of the bow pack. Make sure we can fit our binoculars in here. Get those ready to go. All of our snacks for those long sits in the stand. And as always, you can never have too much water. There's nothing like it on the market today. The Halo Bow Pack from 10 Point is designed to fit our ultra compact Havoc RS440 and Siege RS410 crossbows. Check it out at 10pointcrossbows.com.
Let's join Brian now back in the stand, where some unwanted visitors have decided to crash the party. As the evening winds down, this hunt was one that just wasn't to be, as a local sheep herd that grazes in this pasture overran the hunting area.
Well, it wasn't to be tonight. Night 2, fortunately, the sheep took over. And you know, that's how it goes sometimes on a working ranch. They came in and just didn't have anywhere else to be, so they hung out for most of the evening. So as it goes, we'll go back and regroup and get a game plan together for the morning.
Brian Flaherty with 10 Point Crossbows has been in camp for a couple of days now, trying to harvest a whitetail buck, and after passing a few and missing one, well, he's hopeful that an overnight cold front will help the deer keep moving all morning, and that something will pass by this stand.
All right, so I woke up this morning to temperatures in the low 40s. Quite a big change from the 65-degree mornings we've been seeing the past couple of days. So hopefully that's good for us. I'm going to be in a pop-up this morning overlooking a flat. Once again, looking for a mature whitetail coming through there. We're actually going to sit there for a few hours this morning, and if there's no action, we're going to change spots, get up in a ladder stand. It'll be one of my first times up there, so that'll be a new experience. But you know, hopefully we take care of business first thing this morning. So not as much action that we hoped for this morning. A bunch of hogs, bunch of pigs this morning, really early. Just saw one 8-point way out in the field, not interested in coming in. So not what we hoped for, but we're gonna get on the move here and get up in a stand and see what happens.
As Brian was set to take the shot, the buck smelled something, and before he could get the shot, he walked off in another direction.
You know, this is a great spot up here, very relaxing, very beautiful, tons of action during this couple hours. So, you know, even though we didn't get anything, it was fun. It was a nice little sit and enjoyable. So pack it on up and hopefully get a game plan for this afternoon. And it's the last hunt of last sit of the hunt, so got to get it done tonight or now or never.
Brian is now headed back to a pop-up that's set up in a cactus and mesquite flat, where several mature whitetails have been spotted on the stealth cam just the day before.
So we've moved on from our ladder set up this morning for this afternoon's hunt. Better chance for a couple mature whitetail bucks coming through here that we've seen on camera. Actually just got done reviewing a few of the photos during lunchtime, so I'm really excited. Some great looking bucks. Again, I'm shooting 10 Point's new Havoc RS440 crossbow. First thing that you'll notice about the crossbow is the Garmin Zero scope. First of its kind in the industry, auto ranging digital crossbow scope. We have our range finding button built into the pistol grip of the stock, and when you range that animal, that aim point auto calibrates and gives you one clean aiming point. So there's no more gap shooting, there's no more bracket shooting when that animal presents a shot. So really excited to test that out. This crossbow also features our AccuSlide cocking and decocking system, which in 2020 really revolutionized the crossbow market in terms of safe and silent decocking. So it's got that in there. This bow shoots 440 feet per second, and that's with the arrow that it's packaged with. It comes with a new 16-inch Evo X center punch arrow. And another noticeable feature of this crossbow is its length. This bow is just 26.5 inches long, extremely short. So this is an ultra compact crossbow. Day 3 of the hunt, so we're coming down the home stretch and got a good setup here, got a good game plan, so we'll see what happens.
Well, after several close encounters and a bout with buck fever, another buck is in front of Brian. But there's a lot of brush in between Brian and the buck. Stay tuned. Brian Flaherty is set to harvest this buck after several days of hunting, if it'll give him a clean shot. As of right now, he's staying in a thick shaded area of brush, so all Brian can do is wait and see if the buck will step out and give him a shot, while the other does and younger bucks begin milling around him.
That's the one we've been looking at all afternoon during lunch. He came in at like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock we saw him, so everything started off real quick. And then obviously slowed down, and man, I can't believe that he gave us a shot. Can't believe it. Havoc RS 440, new from 10 Point, man. That thing is so powerful, it just went right through him. Watching the replay, we think it is a decent shot. I thought it was a little bit back, but checking out the replay, might be a decent shot. So we're gonna let him give him some time, and we'll start tracking here. And then he went that way. All right, so we gave the deer about 2 to 3 hours. Just got done tracking it for quite a bit, quite a ways. Unfortunately, with it getting so thick out there, we're gonna have to call for the night, but the crew will be out first thing tomorrow morning, so hopefully I'll pick up Last Blood where we left off, and we'll have some good things to show for tomorrow.
Unfortunately, the crew wasn't able to find Brian's buck. The white-tailed deer is a very tough and resilient animal, and after 2 more days of looking, well, no further sign was ever found of the deer after the Last Blood, about 500 yards from the stand. This one remains a mystery to both the hunter and the crew. So that'll do it for this episode of the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries. We'll see you next time.